Welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Hey, it's still sweatshirt weather out, so, well, most places anyway. So we're gonna keep going with our series of Feel Good Inside, Feel Good to Your Soul. Today, we're gonna make another soup. Last time it was stew. We're gonna make soup today. This is a sausage and spinach tortellini soup made in our Ninja. Now you can make it in a Instapot, you can make it in any of the Ninjas, any pressure cooker. Today we're gonna use our one lid. So it starts with a pound of Italian sausage. We're using spicy today. You could use sweet, you could use mild, use what your family likes, right? When we did it the first time, we noticed that the sausage didn't have a ton of flavor. Everything else was kind of overpowering it. So we're gonna kick it up a notch and we're going with spicy. So in goes the sausage. Ninja's on. We're in sear and saute mode. So I'm gonna break this up a little bit. All right, that looks good. And then also with that, we're gonna put in 1.5 tablespoons of garlic. Minced pretty fine. All right, this will take a minute or two to heat up. And then we're gonna evenly brown that sausage and then we'll go to the next step. So hang out. All right, that's looking well browned. And by the foodie here, it says it's about 7 3/4 minutes from the time we started hit saute to the time that it was ready to go to the next step. So next, onions and carrots go in. This was 2 to 3 medium-sized carrots and 1 sweet onion. And I'm gonna leave this on saute till the onions start to look translucent. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Okay, those onions are just starting to look translucent, so next step is to reset your foodie because we're gonna put in seasonings. That's 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ground pepper. I'm gonna mix that up. Put in about 30 ounces of beef stock. I use the Better Than Bouillon. And then anywhere from 12 to 20 ounces of tortellini. We go ahead and a little bit on the heavier side. These are sweet Italian sausage tortellini, so it's gonna make it a little more savour. If you wanna go lighter on it, do something lighter. Maybe a cheese tortellini would be good also. Whatever your family likes. You can use frozen tortellini. This was fresh. Lid goes closed. Over to pressure. And we're going to pressure cook on high for 3 minutes. And start. So we saw when we did the beef stew, when we did the comparison, this one's a little slower than the dual older style of foodie. So I'm not sure if that's because this one gets to a higher pressure or it just does it slower. But this is gonna take a little bit of time. So I will catch you guys as soon as this is done with its 3-minute pressure. So we'll catch up then. Okay, we're just about at the 3-minute point. As soon as that's done, we're gonna quick release the pressure and then shut it down, go back to saute and continue adding ingredients. This usually takes 2 to 3 minutes. Smells good. That Italian sausage and garlic. All right, the pressure indicator on the back is down now, so it should be just about ready to tell me to open. Although you can see there's still quite a bit of pressure coming out. This might still be, oh, there we go. Awesome. All right, so adding to this, we're gonna turn it off, reset. We're gonna add a cup of milk and 3 cans, if I can get them open, of evaporated milk. This is gonna give it that nice creamy flavor. 2, 3. Give that a little mix. All right, now, back to sear on high. We're gonna let this cook on sear on high until it gets to just to a boil. And then we're gonna take the sear level down to medium. All right, so we'll be back in just a few minutes. do a little cleanup. While that's coming up to a boil, I need to get 2 cups of spinach ready. I'm using fresh spinach today. The last time we did this, we used frozen spinach. We want to see what the difference is, but the frozen spinach turned out great. So whatever's easiest for you. We're going to use the remainder of this in a salad, so it's okay that I bought a bunch of it. So I like taking the stems off of the spinach, especially when you're cooking it in something like this. The stems will be kind of tough in the soup. You notice I'm using a little different knife today. Charlotte picked up these Ninja Never Dull knife on clearance, and I think she's going to do a review real soon. So I've been using it off and on. It definitely stays sharp so far, but I haven't used it all that much. You know, the way I cut myself with knives, I'm surprised they let me use it at all. Okay, that's just gotten to a nice boil, so now we're going to make some thickening agent. So 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Get it nice and combined, and into the pot it goes. Okay, we'll let that thickening agent stay in there for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to add our spinach, let it cook for another 2 minutes, and then it'll be ready to serve. As I said before, we got it boiling, we put the thickening agent in, we set the saute down to medium. We'll let that sit for another minute, and then we'll add the spinach, and then we'll let it boil on medium for about 2 minutes, and it'll be ready to serve. All right, that should be good. Now 2 minutes with the spinach. Give it a good mix. We'll let it cook for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to take the saute all the way down to 1, just enough to keep it warm, and we'll serve it up, and we'll have someone taste it. See how it goes. Okay, spinach has been in for 2 minutes. We're going to take this all the way down to low so that it just keeps it warm. Let's get a bowl and see how it looks. Oh, that looks good. Man, you can smell that Italian sausage and the garlic and all those seasonings in there. Let's see if we can get Charlotte in here to give it a taste. Jar?
You want me to try it?
Yeah. See what you think.
Oh, that looks nice and creamy. Great big tortellinis.
Little sausage.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well.
A little bit of spinach, a little bit of sausage, a little bit of tortellini, a little bit of broth.
It's probably lava hot right now, so be careful.
I can see.
Yep, it's coming down. Yep, lava hot.
Oh my God, lava hot. But really good flavor. I like the big chunks of the sausage. And the tortellini and the spinach and all the seasonings, it blends really well.
Excellent.
Really
Well,
good.
there you go, folks. Another one of those cold days. You got to wear a sweatshirt with your shorts kind of thing. Feel good to your body, feel good to your soul. Took what? Maybe 45 minutes to put together. So, hey, if you like what you saw today, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button so you'll get told every time that we put out a new episode. Until then, we'll see you at the Galley of the Sun.